Okay, welcome back for the next experiment. We'll continue with the third experiment. Today we'll start with the third experiment, that is on movies database. So according to your schema, you have four tables given. Sorry, five tables. The rating is here. So in this experiments, you have five tables: actor table, director table, movie table, movie cast, and rating. So first try to understand how the schema is being designed. Okay, so actors are different independent entities, directors are independent entities, movie cast is one entity, movies is one entity, rating is one last entity. Now in these five entities, try to identify how the relationship is. So in this experiment, you observe that in actor table, you have actor ID as a primary key, director table, director ID primary key. In movies table, movies ID will be primary key. Now in movie cast, you try to create a relation between movies and actors. Okay, and one more relation you can find in movie is director ID. Okay, so one relationship is between movies and actors you find in movie cast table, and one relation between directors and movies through director ID. So in movies table you have director ID as foreign key. So one more relationship you find between movies and rating is through movies ID. This is the foreign key. So I repeat all the primary keys and foreign keys of the whole application. Actor table, actor ID will be primary key. Director table, director ID will be primary key. In movies table, movie ID will be primary key and director ID will be foreign key. In movie cast table, actor ID and movie ID both are foreign keys. Same way in rating table, movie ID will be foreign key. These are the relationships in this table. So let me copy all the tables at one instant. Now let me come here. So when I click on databases, I will create one database as movies databases. Say create. So I have database created now. So in movies database, I start creating all the tables. Okay, so first I will try to write all the commands. Slowly I will change all the required things to what it is to be changed. Hope everybody can see the screen visible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first table, create table, actor ID primary key. So this is absolutely not a problem. There's some error here. Let me fix this. Actor ID and primary key. Name not null. Actor gender varchar 7. So let me remove this comma. I think that is anything there here. No. Okay. After, yeah, that's it. Only three attributes. One is actor ID, actor name, and gender. Okay, the first table will work fine. Next is director table. I have director ID, director name, and director phone number. Name number will not work in XAMPP server. So let me change it to int. Next is movies table. In movies table, I have one primary key and one foreign key. So this number has to be changed to int. Okay, so this has to be changed a little bit. So this foreign key of foreign key, right, this particular ID. So on delete cascade it is. So both are same. This is absolutely fine. Now same way, now two foreign keys have to be created here. So actor ID is again integer. So put a comma. So write a foreign key here followed by this. Then again movie ID is again integer. So continue in the same manner. Foreign key, please write this is movie ID. Okay, so I will remove this. I think this will work fine. This will not create any problem. Okay, again here integer foreign key of movie ID. Okay, now all things are correct. So let me, so all the tables instantly will create. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, all the 5 tables created. Okay, so the insertion procedure is also same. I need to go in the manner of first inserting in actor table, then director table, then movie table, then movie cast, followed by rating. Okay, so let me take all the insertions from the list. Okay, let me take this insertion, insert into actor values. So let me put a semicolon and see run. This is absolutely fine. There is no error here. Okay. So let me copy and insert few more values as well along with the other values also. Just some names I will scribble so that I can have some 5 to 6 records. Okay, then I will write some 4, then I will write some the name, some five records I will insert. Sorry, this will take it as 5. Some other value like so let me write 1 female. Okay, so 5 records are done. So let me go with the other value, creating one more record. So all my movie names will start with 7,000 name and 5,002 is what? Director ID. Okay, first I should create insert in director also. I'm sorry for that. First I need to create for director also, then I should create. Okay, so now let me insert some director value, multiple director values. So 5002, I will write some value. I will just change some values. 5003, let me take some as just some meaning like that. So 5004, some other like something. So I will take some five or six movies. Okay, now let me continue with the movies part. So in movies, I will write some other value. And say any particular thing. Okay, so I'm trying to write some mixture of all many values. Okay, so this will be 7003. Let me take it as some value like this. Then so some any other values. So this is 4, and I will take something as this. So I will write this as some other language, all right? So this is 5003. So 5000, 7005. Value will be something like hell, some other value. Sorry, some 2015. Maybe English, maybe 5004. So I will try to add one or two more values so that I can do some I can play with some data. So let it be 5002. So 5007. Let me take some other name. Say Hindi, and this something like 4. Okay, so all you are done as of now. 3 tables values I've inserted. I did not run yet. I will take little more time. Once I complete all these things, I will try to involve. So movie cast, I'm trying to insert now. So 1001 is the actor and 7007 is the movie name. What type of character? All right, yeah. So maybe 1002, 7001. Don't know what type is 1002 or 1003. I'm just running it. Please don't mistake. Sometimes for a female it might be hero or something. Please don't misunderstand. I might do some mistake. I have only 5 now. Okay, 7007 movies I have. I'm trying to relate all the people for different relationships. many people I want to involve in one movie. Maybe 7,002. Then okay, so some other names I will try to involve. 3 is missing. So I will try to add multiple people as well. So 7 movies are still there. Okay, so these many I will put. So in movie cast I have so many. Then lastly I have rating. So please remember rating is also integer because I need to update the rating. So I did not take rating as say varchar. Okay, so I need to update this where updating in the sense I need to sum up and add and take the average. So when I'm doing such type of average or other things, I need to have in the form of integer. Okay, so I cannot change that. So just a second. Okay, so if the integer, if I've taken as rating as something which is an alphabet or so, definitely I'd be facing lot much of problem. So to avoid that, I'm taking the integer in rating as integer. Okay, any doubts in that? Hope everybody is watching. Then I have 7 movies, so let me rate all of them, or I will leave one movie not to rate. I will leave 7. I will just, or I will leave 6. That's okay. So after all, I will say go. All the values are inserted at one shot. Okay, so let us look into each one table now. So select star from actor. Yes, I have so many records. Similarly, I'll go with director. So I have so many records in director as well. So after director I have movies, movie or movie cast, I don't remember that. Is it movie or movie cast? Is it movie? Yeah, is it it's movies, no problem. Yeah, fine. So movies also work fine. Then finally go with movie cast. After movie cast I have one table called as, okay, one table as ratings. Okay, so all the tables are done. Oh, I'm sorry. Rating, any problem with rating? Rating, yeah, RATING. I'm so sorry. Yes is not there. Yes, now it works fine. Now come to queries. In the queries, try to observe what are different queries are written. So list all the titles of the director directed by Hitchcock. So list all the titles of all movies directed by Hitchcock. That's the first. The second is find the movie names where one or more actors acted in 2 or more movies. So 2 plus, I don't think so I have 2 plus. Let me see if I'll just check out. List all the actors who acted in a movie before 2000 and also in the movie after 2015. use join operations. So the one person should be acting before 2000 and after 2015. There should be data like that. When you are trying to work on, please see that one person is acting before 2000 and after 2015. Okay. So find the titles of all numbers of stars that have each at least one rating. So in this, we need to sort the results of movie titles which have a rating greater than 1. So finally, update rating of director Stephen to 5. So whichever number of directed by director this name, update it to 5. So 5 different queries are there. Okay, so this is the first. When I go to SQL, okay, so I will run this. I do have Hitchcock in my data, so let me execute that. So there's no error, I feel. Yes. So you have only one result, I think, directed by Hitchcock. Do you have any data with this respect to Hitchcock? Sorry, what is the query? Select movie title from movies where director name is equal to Hitchcock. Is it executed? 0 rows, 0 rows, 0 rows. Okay. In the sense, or where do we have Hitchcock? Hitchcock, okay, let me try with this. So Hitchcock is the director ID. Okay, let me check because I need to know what is the ID of director of Hitchcock. So Hitchcock director ID is 501. So 501, when I observe, yeah, this is the movie already present for him. So this has to get display 5001. Okay. So write this. Okay. I should get the value as 5001 because according to the result I have 5001. 5001. Okay, I am not getting any result for this. Let me check back. So director Hitchcock ID is 50501. So I have to display. Okay. Okay. So this is the value here. So let me go to movies. In movies, 5001 director is this. So this has to display, but it's not displaying. Give me a minute. Select movie title from movies. Lab sir. Lab work ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
Sir,
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ
sir, it is D dot dr name, sir.
Sorry, it is correct, Baba. M and D both are there, no? D dot dir id M dot dr id. It is correct, no?
Not sir, and sir, in dir name, sir. D dot dir name, sir.
It's okay, no problem. If the name is different, it will not have any problem. If this is unique in both the tables, it will not create any problem. Okay, even if I write or don't write also
Okay,
no.
sir.
Okay, if I
Okay, sir.
have dir name in both the tables, then ambiguity will come. Okay, if this is unique, it will not have any problem. Okay, so I think somewhere did I leave any space there when I'm executing? No. Sometimes if we leave some space, it will throw an error. 0 rows selected. Movie title from movie M, director where if I give some other name, okay, let me give some other name and see if not. Because it should not create any problem. Sometimes we may get errors. 0 or 1, total 2 queries executed. Okay, Steve has done 2 movies. Okay, now this is working fine. Why not Hitchcock, Baba? The query is absolutely correct, no? The query is absolutely correct. Why this is not working? Zero out of zero. Okay. If I change it to Steve, this is working for 2 rows. It is accepting. Yes or no? If I take some other value, Walt or Disney, let me see that. It's giving 1 rows. Sorry, 2 rows. 2 rows. Total 2. Hell and Fida is giving the right results. Why not for Hitchcock? If I have left some space anywhere, then definitely it would create a problem. That's the problem whenever I'm trying to do. Okay, so please change it. This query is not working with Hitchcock. Let me continue with the next query. So this query is on, second query is on what? Second query is to find out find all the movie names where one or more actors acted in 2 or more movies. So for this query is bit complex one. In first we have to identify multiple people in each movie. Okay, for each movie we need to count the number of people. Then find out how to work with respect to different movies. Okay, that was the query. I don't think so this will execute because I don't have value greater than 2. Okay, yeah, definitely there is some error. Yeah, here the error is, let me give like this. Okay, 2 rows are there. Let me change this query to then 1. I think only one or 2 rows, Titanic and Fira. In this movie I have multiple people working. So how this query works means, first I need to take one movie and collect all the people. So in one movie I should get multiple people, or first I will group all the people with respect to one movie. Then I will take another movie and same set of people should be working in more than one movie. Okay, so likewise, two people are working in more than two or equal to two. Here I have given equal to 2. That means greater than or equal to 2 means at least more than one people should be working in more than one movie. Okay, sorry, more than two movies, not one, more than two movies. So 2 I will get here. That means in these two movies I have people working in many movies. Okay, that's the query. Now the third query is, okay, it is like actor acted in year. So here we need to think. I'm using the concept of intersection here. Okay, so intersection means how people are working in more than one movie. What is the expected here? Unexpected token here. Okay, intersection is not here. Okay, so intersection is not here. In this portal I cannot use intersection. So it should be it should be movie, the person who has acted less than see what happens to this. Okay, so greater than 2015 and less than 2000. Okay, this is again, I don't have any results of the type. I don't have the data like this, so it is giving an error. That means the query is correct. The query has no problem, but it is saying that I don't have that data. So let me union, for example, let me see how it works. So I will write greater than 2010 and I will say greater than 2018 or 19, anything, let me see. Okay, so let me see how things work now. Again it is a 0 because you don't have the values acting as one person in the movies. In the movies I observed that all the movies are of 2010 and 15. So okay, let me take before 2012 and 2015. Let me see. So lesser than 2011 and greater than 2015. Let me see this. Okay, there are 4 people are there who have acted between these movies. Okay, so let me change a little bit. So let me give less than 2000. I will give this as 15. See, let's see what happens. So again this returned null values. So I will write 2016. Let me see what happens. Again it is a null value because you don't have values acting in both. So it is saying like that. If I say 18, sorry, 18. I think I should get this. Oh, again 0. So it should be 19. The same person should have been acted in 2010 and 2019. Then only you'll get the result. Okay, that's the query. So this is 2012 and this is 2016. Now let me see. I have 4 values or 4 actors who have acted in 2 different movies. Okay, so next I will have one more query which displays the highest rating of all the movies. Greater than 1 rating or more than 1 rating, how many movies are there? So very simple query. So with respect to each individual movie, we need to rate them. So I do have these 3 movies which has highest rating. Okay, so one last query is left out. So there is this one. Okay, so this is the another query. This query does to see greater than 1 ratings. Okay, greater than 1 rating. All movies are greater than rating 1. So obviously all movies list will come. Okay, so finally I have one movie with highest rating. This movie with highest rating. Okay. Okay, this. Let me execute one more query. So this, see what will happen to this. So in this query, what we try to do is we try to collect the value of average of all the movies, then try to see that at least so mean we try to create average of certain movies. See what we are doing in this query. We are trying to display based on stars. So maximum stars I take here for one movie. I will do max union with more than one. Then I will compare and display with this. Let me execute this query. Same way, this query and that query does not give any problem. In this query, both the queries what I executed, they give same answer. Both queries are same. So I had written 2 different queries. So both I executed. See, let's see what happens. Okay, so let me write this as okay. Now I say 2 rows affected. So after this query, I see that Steve has updated his records. Yeah, that's the end of all the experiment number 3. So you guys can continue all the execution and complete by next week. If you have any doubts or if you want me to repeat any step, I will repeat, else you can stop.